I think we're live now. Are we live, team? Are we finally live? Yes? Check my other screen. Yeah, we're live. What's up, team? Miles Seegers for the M3, guys. Not one, not two, but three. Miles Seegers for the M3 Lifestyle team. Welcome, everybody. Apologies for being late. My wife was on a call with the one and only Forbes Riley, and she wanted me to just pop in and say hi. However, I didn't have a shirt on. You know, when you work from home, you can work in your pajamas, no shirt, whatever. And had to throw on my shirt. And by the time that I was going to go back to visit Forbes, she was already gone. Plus, I knew you guys were waiting for me. But again, I figured I'd give peeps, a little bit of time to pop on because, listen, guys, listen. I know everybody's not here at 8 o'clock. I mean, yes, our hangouts are 8 o'clock every Tuesday. Everybody should know that now. But excuse me, I'm just fixing the button on my shirt. But again, not everybody's here at 8 o'clock on. I understand. It's like, the movie starts at 8 o'clock and people are coming into the movie theater at 10 minutes after 8. Anyway, guys, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get started right away because I don't want to waste your time. Certainly don't want to waste my time. I have a guest that's going to be popping on, and wow, now we're just, because I've already coming in here about 15 minutes late. I'm looking at my clock over here, about 12 minutes late. So we don't have a lot of time. And again, this hangout is going to be it's really for my guests. I wanted to give this person a chance to share some really cool things with you. So it's going to be, we're going to focus on this person because I really believe that this person can help you. If you focus and pay attention, team, I really believe this person can help you change your life and your business, but your life number one. So I need to respond to somebody. This is live, folks. You know how we do. This is an important message I need to send. So, guys, tell me. Can I see myself there? Okay. Tell me, team, what do you feel like talking about tonight? You excited? You want to talk about this huge 7-figure launch that's coming up? You want to talk about what do you want to talk about, guys? You want to talk about the hurricane that I hope doesn't bear down on the southern East Coast of the United States. I really hope it doesn't. What do you guys want to talk about? We want to talk about strategy. Want to talk about making money? Okay, of course that's why you're all here. Anyway, speaking of who's here, okay, let's see who is here. What's up, Rolanda? I apologize. What's up, Lee Picasso? What's up, Kevin? I thought you were going to be able to make it. Okay, glad to see you here, bro. Hey, listen, it just wouldn't be a hangout party without Kevin H. It just would not. Glad to see you here. Let's see. And you know what, Kevin? You made the right choice. I don't know how you did it, bro. Don't know how you did it, but you made the right choice being here. Who's here? Rhonda, good to see you here. Hope your husband's here with you. What's up, Charlie? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Tom? What's up, Mark? Who else? Okay, well, what's up, Cedia? Again, I'm looking at the comments as they kind of rise up, so awesome. What's up, Richard? Good to see you. Let's see. What's up, Grinnell? I think I've kind of covered everybody for now. I'm sure there'll be some people coming on as we go. So listen, guys, I need your help, okay? I'm going to have to put this on mute. I need to do a world's record as far as getting through some content fairly quick. And I will do that because our guest is going to be popping on probably around 8:30 or so, 8:30-ish. So we don't have a lot of time. I want to make sure that I copy and save this invite link that I'm going to need to give them. And no, you don't know if it's a he or she. Okay, so I'm going to need to give them this invite link. And come on, team. You've got to get excited about what's happening. Again, what is income? What is money, guys? Whether it's Bitcoin or whether it's dollars, where's my money at? I can do this. This is my hangout. I can do what I want to do. That's the beautiful thing about having your own weekly hangouts. I just need to find my monitor. Okay. What good is having what good is having this paper if you cannot use it to enjoy your life, to enhance your life, to spend quality time with the ones you love, be able to help the ones you love, give to your favorite charity, whatever you want to do? Why are we here, team? Why are we all here as part of the 4%? You have your reasons. I have my reasons. A lot of our reasons intersect. But again, guys, every morning you wake up, you need to ask yourself, okay, why am I doing what I do? Okay, you really do, guys. Don't got time to get into too much of it tonight, but you just need to take a deep breath sometime, guys, and just remind yourself, just remember why you decided to get started with this business in the first place, and what are you looking to do with it? Okay, what are you looking to do with it? Where do you want your business to go? What are you looking to do when your business starts really flourishing? The money starts coming in, okay, in waves, like Napoleon Hill talks about. What are you going to do then? I want to submit to you, team, you need to start thinking about that now. You really do, because what Vic is putting together for those that plug in, those that do, and also those that follow a strategy, not just running traffic, okay? Those that follow a strategy, you're not going to recognize your business probably 30 days from now, 90 days from now. Now, I tell you, team, fourth quarter coming up, all you e-commerce heads, you know what I'm talking about. Fourth quarter 2017 is coming up, and I really believe that this fourth quarter can be your best fourth quarter that you've ever had, team. I really believe that. Hey, I know it's going to be for me. I'm going to make it happen. Okay. Fourth quarter 2017 does not have a choice. Okay. When it comes to my business, I'm going to make it happen. Are you guys going to make it happen? Are you going to focus like you've never focused in your life for the month of October, November, and yes, December? Listen, if you're an online marketer, you know what's up. If you are an online marketer, team, and you know what's up, then you know December is our best month. Did you know that? You know what? While most people are taking time off and they get their 1 or 2 weeks vacation, you know what I'm talking about. Did you know that December, for entrepreneurs, okay, like you and me, we just happen to be online. Did you know that that is our best month? So I want to get you guys ready. So, team, before we bring out our lot of haze, before we bring out our guest team, I wanted to, if I can find it, I wanted to just tell you folks, as I do every week, it's important. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I have nothing but gratitude for each and every single one of you. And I mean that, guys, from my heart. Those of you that show up here each and every week live, those of you that are watching the recording, I have nothing but gratitude for you. Really appreciate you guys. My personal outcome, team, for this particular hangout, I kind of alluded to it already, is how to make the fourth quarter of 2017 your best quarter ever. I mean in your entire life. I don't mean just the last couple of years. I mean since you've been able to make money. Some of us started making money when we were 12 years old. Remember, I used to have a paper out. That's another story. Anyway, I want to help you guys make 2017 this fourth quarter your best ever. And I think we can do that, guys. But before we do that, today is September 5th. It's the 5th, guys. So that means most of the month is left. And with that said, folks, I do have another book that I want to recommend. I know we've maybe a little bit kind of gotten away from our book club, but I'm telling you, folks, You need to continue doing the things that got you here. And listen, it doesn't matter if you're not making a lot of money right now, whatever. I'm talking about the things that got you excited, the things that got you here, the things that got you to think positively about building a business online. Again, the daily reading. Am I right, team? The audio. Our 30-30-30 plan. Okay? If someone's here, you don't know what the 30-30 plan is, hey, ask one of your team members. Post inside of our team Facebook group, hey, what was Miles talking about when he said, implement the 30-30-30 strategy? Okay, so do that. So anyway, our book for the month of September, and guys, you got plenty time to read it. You have, according to my calendar, you're gonna have to order it. You can get it from Amazon. It'll come quick. It's 25 days right now, but you'll have time, guys. Read for 30 minutes a day. You know what? Bump it up to an hour a day. You say, Miles, an hour a day? I'm busy enough. Wake up an hour earlier. Go to bed an hour earlier. Whatever you need to do. Anyway, write this down, guys. The book for the month of December, this is our M3L. For those of you that are new, this is our M3L, M3 Lifestyle Book Club. I recommend a book for our team members every month. We read the book. And what we're going to start doing, guys, because I haven't been doing this, I'm going to start testing you guys. I want to make sure that you are reading. Okay, so during our weekly team hangouts on Tuesday, we're going to discuss the book a little bit. And I might just call on any one of you. So if you haven't read it, well, okay. So the book for the month of September 2017 is, where's the book? Oh, maybe some of you have read it already. It's called The Magic Lamp. Okay, and there's a little bit more to the title, so let me just read the whole thing, give you the whole title. It's called The Magic Lamp, Goal Setting. Oh, let me back up a second. Let me back up. Before I give you the rest of the title, I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you set goals? And I want you to be honest, team. How many of you set goals? Not just to make it sound good, but really do it. How many of you? And then here's the second part of that question. How many of you like to set goals? See, it's one thing to set goals, but how many of you actually like to do it? It's a two-part question. So back to our book. It's called The Magic Lamp, Goal Setting for People Who Hate Setting Goals. Okay, and it's by Keith Ellis. Incredible book. Pick it up, read it, devour it. Okay? Everybody got the book? It's called The Magic Lamp. You can get it off of Amazon or anywhere. A couple more questions for you guys. Who out there, and I'm going to have to switch over to the chat because I'm on a different screen. Who out there plans on promoting e-com entrepreneur? So let me switch over to the chat. Let me switch over so I can see your comments. Gilbert, that's okay. Today's a new day. Tomorrow's a newer day. Whatever happened in the past or didn't happen, can't change it, can't do nothing about it. It's gone forever. Let's just focus on today, all right? And let's focus more on tomorrow, or let's plan for tomorrow. I see some yeses. I see some me's. Awesome. Awesome. The smart people are going to say yes. After all, why wouldn't you? Okay? Those of you watching the recording, my friend, why wouldn't you? If you're not going to promote, excuse me, Ecom Incubator, did I say I apologize. Thinking of Techademics. Ecom Entrepreneur, if you're not going to promote that, then why are you here? Okay? I also have another question. I got questions for you guys. I tell you folks, listen, if you have questions, give them to me before the hangout, okay? But I got questions for you guys. And I got to keep an eye on my messages because my guests, might be looking to pop in, all right? Next question deals with Ecom Entrepreneur. Did I turn up my mic? Yes, I did. Who plans on, now, guys, this is our team hangout. We're a family here, okay? So we talk straight, okay? Again, this is not public, okay? Well, at least this particular hangout's not. So be honest, guys, or maybe just don't respond, but I'd rather you be honest. Who plans on purchasing and using the course to grow and scale their e-commerce business correctly? Because again, guys, I know many of you, you already have stores. All right. Many of you, I think all of you, are part of Tech Academics. Maybe you've been trying to build a store, you've been struggling with it. Again, guys, I want to be very clear here. I want to be super, super, super 100% clear. What I'm talking about in reference to this course that, Vic is launching, this is not to take away anything from Tech Academics or anybody that's using the drop shipping model at all. All we're trying to do is share with you that there's another approach, okay? I believe in an easier long-term approach for people that have been struggling a little bit or couldn't quite figure it out. All right. And again, if you're doing great with your e-commerce store, 6 figures in sales per month, fantastic. Fantastic. But wouldn't it be cool to double, triple, or 10x that? Because you're using a different approach. I'm not telling you to get rid of your old business model, but adding a new approach to what you're doing. And if you're not doing it, if you're brand new to e-commerce, you don't have a store, or you really haven't done anything, well, that's even better. Because this way, we don't have to tell you to empty your cup. You follow me, team? We don't have to tell you to empty your cup because your cup is already empty. Okay, so let's see. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? And I know I'm talking kind of quick, guys, because I want to bring out my guests. And just so you know, team, I need to say this because I just heard it. We are having a storm here, right outside of Philadelphia. And there's going to be some thundering and lightning. So if we lose the connection, don't panic. I'll just try to reconnect. And God willing, we'll be able to get through this. Okay. I'm not going to be able to discuss this tonight because I don't have time. Even if I started at 8 o'clock, guys, I wouldn't have had time. But I want to just kind of plant this seed in your mind. Something that we will be talking about in future Hangouts, meetings. Probably next week we'll be talking about. This is important. And you know what, guys? A lot of the things that are really, really important that you need to help you grow and scale your business, it kind of kills me because you already know. I just don't think that some of you, not all of you, I just don't think that some of you are using the right strategy. Okay, that's what I think. We'll see. Well, we're a team. We're going to work on it together. I want to get you guys to the point where no matter what it is, I don't care what it is, physical, digital, it doesn't matter. I don't care what the product is, that you guys know how to market and advertise correctly. You can just grab anything from ClickBank, from wherever. It doesn't matter what company, network marketing company, physical. It could be a Magic. It could be whatever, guys. But you know how to go out there and crush it by using a strategy. So we're going to talk about that. Just kind of keeping an eye on the side of my monitor for my guests. So I want to just plant these seeds in your mind before I bring up my guests. Again, just kind of have it rolling around in your mind. And we will be discussing these things. We will be digging deep, team. We will be digging deep and dissecting these topics. And it won't be the first time we've talked about them. And you know what? We're going to continue talking about them. We're going to continue talking about them because they are what works. One sec, team. One sec, team. Sending in minuto. To one finger chats. Okay, so I mean, I just got to give you these 3 points, and then I'm gonna bring on our guests. I'll save it. I'm just very excited about our guests, guys. I really couldn't sleep last night. So We are going to be discussing how to manage and cultivate your list. You know, how to do it right, guys. And also how to leverage. Let me go a little slower. I really highly recommend you guys write down what I'm saying here. Point one, I want you to get in your mind how to manage and cultivate your list. Okay? We're going to be discussing next week, future Hangouts. Number two, how to leverage your autoresponder company. Most people don't know how to do that. How to leverage your autoresponder company. It could be GetResponse, Aweber, Infusionsoft, SendGrid, whatever. Excuse me. And the final point is team. This may sound a little strange, but I've got to say it. Team, you really need to understand how internet marketing works. I'm going to say that again. You really need to understand how internet marketing works. And don't sit there and say, hey, Miles, I already do. I've been here for I've been here for years. Your results will determine if you really understand it. And guys, if you don't fully understand it, that's okay. That's why we're here. We're a team. We're all here to learn. Guess what? You are a student. But you know something else? So am I. I'm a student of this game for life. You follow me? So, with that said, guys, I need to chop, and I need to bring on our guest. I think you're really going to like her. Oh, did I say her? Letting the cat out of the bag. No, that doesn't mean it's a her. Could be a he. Okay. So again, I'm going to say them. I need to get them. What's up, Charles? I need to get them. It's okay, you're late. No problem, brother. I need to get them the link. Folks, sometimes I feel like I should apologize. And again, we're all family here, so I don't really need to say anything. But sometimes I feel like I should apologize for being kind of hypey and pumped up. I just really love what I do. I really love what I do, team. And I love working with you guys. I don't care if there's 5 of you on here. I don't care. Our team is over 100 members. I don't care if there's 5 of you on here. You know what? Us 5, me including, make 6. We're going to have a party every single week. Okay? But we're going to learn. And we're going to build our businesses while those other people are doing whatever it is they do. Okay, so let's see if I can get this. Boom. And Google was doing some strange things today, guys. So I'm just hoping my guests will be able to enter the Hangout properly, because Google was just. I know it's a free platform, but don't cop an attitude, Google. I know you're free as of now, but let's see. Where are we? Let's see. I got to get all my controls ready. Yeah, team. So my guests will be popping on in just a second. And when they do pop on, I will probably see them first. And I'm just going to introduce them real quick, and we're going to get right into it. We're going to get into it because, again, I know who's popping on, obviously. So I admit I'm more excited than you guys, because you guys don't know who it is. So let's see. Hey, team, while we're waiting, any questions I can answer for you? Anything at all? Dealing with online marketing, the 4%, different products and services we're promoting. Anything I can answer for you? It would have to be a quick answer, because you know how things work, guys. As soon as I get ready to answer, our guests will pop on. So let's see.
Hey,
Shabam, what's up, brother?
How's everything?
Everything's good, man. You are always so busy. You're always going somewhere, doing something.
Yeah, I'm actually running to a meeting right now, dinner meeting. I'm a little bit late to it, but it's not a problem.
Okay, cool, brother. Hey, listen, I know you're busy, and I know you're in the car, so I appreciate you popping on, even though you're on your way to a meeting.
Not a problem. How's everything?
Everything's good, man. My team is all here, and I didn't tell them who was popping on, but now that they see you, I know they're pretty excited.
That's great. What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing?
And just so you know, brother, I know you can't see the chat, but I can see the chat, so I will kind of monitor for you and let you know what they're saying if they have any questions. They're just saying hello. They're saying, "Hey, Shabam."
Okay. Cool. Not a problem. Yeah. Just if there's any questions or anything, just let me know, Miles. I mean, fire away.
Sure.
Whatever you would like to ask me, anything. We got some time right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
No
of
problem.
course, of course. So, and I again, Shabam, I really appreciate it, and the time you can spend with us here, great. When you have to pop off, that's you do what you have to do. Okay.
Okay, not a problem. Hey, Miles. Yeah, go ahead. No worries. I mean, we got the time.
Okay.
It's not a problem at all.
All right, brother. Listen, here's what I'd like you to do. I've been following you since I met you. I met you at the
Okay.
4% conference. When Vic introduced you
Yeah.
and everything, and I just have to tell you because um I got this little thing when when it comes like the age, because I'm a certain age, but I'm a very young that certain age, and I have a 19-year-old son, a Christian, who I'm very proud of. He's just going off to college, and
Okay. Awesome.
when you got started in this business, when I heard the age you got started and the age you are now, I was just totally blown away. So if you could you just give the team, and I know most of the team knows you, but there's going to be more people watching in the team. Could you
Yes.
just give us a little bit about your background, like how the heck you got started, and exactly how old you are right now? Because
Okay, not a problem.
we're just amazed at your success, bro. We are just amazed.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm 20 years old. I turn 21 next month, and I started when I was 17 years old. So basically, I started 16 going into 17. I was sitting in real estate class actually, and um, my family owns a pretty big business out here. We're in the oil and gas business as well, and uh, honestly, growing up, I wasn't into working or anything. I wasn't I wasn't a hard worker. I'm gonna be straight up with everybody here. Wasn't a big worker or anything. My dad came here with nothing, made it out of something. He grinded. He really worked his butt off to get to where he is now. And then, 17 years old, class. Honestly, my whole goal was just get into the family business, and just that was it. I had no other aspirations. That was it. And uh, something happened to me, like a family situation, where it just like my life just went 360, and uh, I had to at that time work. I had to at that time start actually putting initiative into uh, our family business, start putting initiative into uh, whatever I could to just get into the business or get learn and actually start working. And um, sitting there, I didn't like the actual. We own gas stations, so I didn't like the actual business. And I'm sitting in real estate class, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta think of something, man. I gotta actually like. I know that I've had a lot of people at that time when I was 16, 17. So this is like right when Instagram was about to blow up, or it was already blowing up. I had a lot of friends telling me, hey man, join Instagram. You have a cool lifestyle, this, that. You can get like free stuff, free clothes, all this. And I'm like, man, I don't really want, I could care less about like getting free clothes and like a free stuff after like once a month or whatever. I wanted to make real money. So I'm sitting in real estate class and I started noticing like these. I had a friend out in Miami, and he had a bracelet brand, a company on Instagram, and he was doing hundreds of thousands in sales. And he's calling me, he's telling me how much sales he's doing, and everything. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, wow, like you're doing this all off of Instagram. And he's like, yeah, man, like you should get into it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do the same stuff that everybody else is doing. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to just see what was in the market, and I wanted to I wanted to come into the market earlier than what anybody else did with a new product. And at the time, there's this really cool product. I don't know if everybody remembers. It was called like the hoverboards. Uh, so I'm sure some of you guys probably know what it is. And I I just saw the trend coming.
I
I
remember those.
Yeah, so I put my money in the hoverboards, and I created an online store. And I bought a hoverboard. I'm not going to go more in detail. I hope some of you guys will watch the videos with me and Vic and even get into the course. So I want to keep it a little bit short with you guys. So came out with the hoverboards, and they started doing extremely well. Extremely well. Like I started getting uh, five, six figures within the first month, second month. So imagine being 17 years old, Miles, and you're doing like 90,000, 100,000, 300,000 in sales. You know what I mean?
It's
And
amazing.
yeah, profiting like 80% of that, and all I'm doing it from is just Instagram influencer marketing. That's it. I don't know anything about Facebook marketing. I don't know anything about SEO marketing. I don't know anything about retargeting. Anything. Literally, I'm like game. I'm just fresh. All I know is I can post on Instagram, drive traffic to my post. Drive traffic to my page, which creates sales for me. So I started doing extremely well from this, the scooters, but I didn't know about chargebacks. So I got hit with so many chargebacks. It was ridiculous, but not a big deal. Okay, I got hit with chargebacks. I bounced back from that company. I let that company go, bounced back, created another company, and from there I kept learning. I kept learning more and more about Instagram marketing. I kept learning about. Give me 1 second. Can you still hear me, Miles?
Yeah, I can still hear you, brother. I think we might have had lost the picture for a sec.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so basically, I kept coming. I came out with another brand after that. It was called Crystal Aura Products. It was basically an in-car air purifier, and now I'm more experienced. I know how to do Facebook ads. I know from all the things that I've I lost from my previous
Hmm.
company
Hmm.
that I can bring all that knowledge into my new company and expand from there. So basically, what I did was I I came out the company. I It was called Crystal Oil Products. The way I marketed it was completely different from anybody that does anything right now. Uh, the way I marketed it was completely different, and it was a boom in the market. I did extremely well, and from there just kept building. And now, 2.5, 3 years later, I've created my own shoe line. It's called Live Elysian. It's handmade shoes and shirts in Italy. I have a gold line. I help multiple influencers from all over the world. So I help these fitness guys. I'm in all different types of niches, literally, and we've done it. Like I've done it in amount of 3.5 years, and we've done extremely well within those 3 years.
That's awesome, brother. That's incredible. What I wanted to ask you again, I know we're limited for time. You know this industry extremely well because you're in the trenches. You see what's going on. What do you the way e-commerce is done? I'd say probably by 95% of the people, maybe more. What are some of the problems that you see like right now? The way most people are doing e-commerce, even the way I probably have done it myself, because I mean I have a store myself. I haven't done a lot with it yet. I'm looking to do a heck of a lot more now that I've met you. What are some of the
Yeah.
problems you see with the way most people are doing it today?
Okay. So one main issue that I've seen is drop shipping. It's a
Hmm.
very big issue. I mean, not even yeah, consider this technique of e-commerce as a high risk business. So they shut your merchant account down regardless. So that's a huge huge thing that I've been seeing lately, and it's actually, I don't know if you've been noticing it yourself, Miles. It's been trending as like a go-to thing to do for e-commerce, even
Yes.
though it's not the right way to do it.
Yes.
So uh, that's one thing that really has to change in the market, and that's where that's where my teachings, my doings, what I do on a daily basis is different. So the big brands that you see that are successful of e-commerce right now, not one of them has ever done drop shipping, and I can say that with 100% confidence. Is that none of the big brands that you see that are huge through e-commerce have done drop shipping, and I can say that with full confidence.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, because again, like most people, new students to e-commerce, including myself, the first thing we're taught is, drop shipping. That's what's being permeated, throughout the educational industry of e-commerce.
Yes, and it's not really it's not just me saying it. Like I said, there's the big companies like the main. If you ever sign up to Shopify, you're then when you sign up, the merchant account you receive is through Stripe, and if Stripe is considering drop shipping as a banned system to do for e-commerce, then you basically are stuck with nothing. You know what I mean? And
Right. Mhm.
once they catch you doing that you're in the drop shipping method, right when you get caught in that method, they cancel your merchant account, and now you're left with in a business that you potentially could have put some money into, and you're back to square zero again. You know what I mean?
Sure, sure. Interesting.
And
Again, I know you and I have talked before, and again, team, we're not going to get like into it too much because of time constraints. Again, I know you guys are excited about it. I know you want to know more about, the business model that Shabam uses. And again, my recommendation is, what we're doing right now. Vic's getting ready for a 7-figure launch.
yes,
Vic and Shabam. And
yes,
again, this is just me personally telling you, I highly, highly recommend not just promoting the course, okay, the program, but that you also invest in it. And when I say invest, maybe not right now. Team, listen, I know what's up. I know we're all busy. Maybe you're not ready right now to open an e-commerce store, but I'm telling you, it would be a good idea to get your hands on that education now, so you have it, maybe I'll say kind of stored away. And then when you're ready, it'll be there for you. Because again, we're just kind of talk business for a second. The course is going to be introduced at an introductory price, and then that price is going to go up. And I know Vic will share more of that with you. Go ahead, Shabam.
yeah. So I mean, I know I've seen even through like the 4% group and stuff, and I have people asking me questions all the day through Instagram, Facebook. E-commerce is 100% the number one growing business in the world. Okay, it's growing rapidly. Like, if you guys have even ever thought about opening a store, now is the time.
Yes,
Retail
it
is
is.
retail is dropping, e-commerce is gaining, and you're literally there's so many avenues. Not just an avenue of, hey, I'm gonna create a store. So you can watch my course, yes, and even though you might not have an idea of creating a store, okay, I will baby you through each and every step. That's 100%. I will tell you exactly how I do it. And I'm in the trenches still every single day. I do my warehouses do shipments every day. I do shipments all the time. I create new and new brands every day. So okay, I do it on a daily basis. One, two, it's not just about creating an e-commerce store. There's so much more involvement with this course, because since retail is dropping, there are a lot of mom and pop stores, big stores, retail stores that don't know how to convert from retail to e-commerce. With my teachings,
That's huge.
with my course, you'll learn how to consult the brand into becoming a successful e-commerce store from their retail.
That's huge, brother. You just said a key nugget right there, because there are so many mom and pop businesses all over. I know them, and they're just going to fall towards the wayside. I mean, it's just a golden opportunity to get the right education right now. Shabam, I'm wondering, I'm wondering for people that get started right now. Listen, we're not talking about get rich overnight type of thing. The team's
No.
smarter than that. We're looking at long range.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've been talking about the fourth quarter of 2017 coming up, and you're an e-commerce expert, so you know what happens during the fourth quarter. I'm just wondering if people got started now, and I'm not talking about, again, overnight thing, but would they be able to capitalize somewhat on what happens in the fourth quarter as far as online sales?
So let's say the store I mean, my course launches by next week, right? That's let's just say midway through September, and let's say you actually go through my whole course. If whoever it is, out of how many people do we have watching right now, Miles? Within the course,
we probably got like 25 people.
Oh, okay, 25 people.
I mean,
okay,
on live right here. Yeah.
Yeah, on live. So let's say one of you guys, right, is create a store. Think about an idea and create a store following all my steps, right? Within the first midweek of October, you get your product in. You'll be ready by November. Let's just say, right? You will the first month of marketing. You'll literally start making money if everything's done correctly. November, December, and December is high time for sales. You have the holidays coming up, right? Depending on your product, it could be an all year round product, which is what I like to worry about. You can 100% capitalize off this. Here's the best part about e-commerce. You can sell all the time. There's no weather stopping you. There's no holiday stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is you, because it's all online. You can reach millions of people within minutes without by sleeping in your couch.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it's honestly, I consider it the best business right now. Like, to everybody, whoever's watching too, like, I have so much fun. It's not just about, I don't think of it as a business or a work. I have so much fun just creating something I like. That's what I like to tell everybody too. When you watch my course, you'll hear me reiterate this again, is for e-commerce, you can literally sell anything. And if you market it correctly, it can sell. So somebody like me, I love cars. I love luxury stuff. I love like all things. Like I just love cool looking stuff, right? And luxury things. So what I did was I marketed my products towards the luxury niche. And
yes,
the best part about it was I started connecting with people in the luxury niche. I started meeting people in the luxury niche. I started going out, like I started meeting celebrities from just e-commerce. Like there's so much like openness and freedom when it comes to e-commerce. Like that's the best thing in the world about it. It's endless. The opportunities in e-commerce are endless.
That's incredible. I got another question for you. I got a bunch, but I'm not going to get to them all tonight.
Cool. Go ahead. No worries.
So, I want you to be. Let me phrase this correctly. Yeah, I'm going to phrase it this way. Okay. So, in your opinion, okay, what you're teaching, and what the 4%, our team members, everybody is going to witness very shortly. Okay, you're teaching methods. You are a teacher now, bro. Do you believe that this is going to be a paradigm shift for the industry? I mean, do you really believe that it's going to be a paradigm shift?
100%. Why? Because it's not just a proven fact for me. It's a proven fact from all the brands that I've helped build. On top of that, all the brands that have done this in the e-commerce industry. Like I said, Miles, why wouldn't it be a shift if companies like Stripe, PayPal, the main two merchant companies for an e-commerce store, are all considering this as a high risk or banned system to use? So it has to be a shift, because there's honestly, I haven't seen someone teaching my methods, because anybody that's doing it like me hasn't put the time or effort in, because their stores are extremely busy, or nobody really wants to get into it, or people don't want to tell the secrets. Vic called me one day. Vic was literally like, listen, I don't care how you have to do it. You have to get here and we have to get you to teach the 4% group. And I was like, okay, flew out there within a day. Like, Vic called me on a Thursday. I was there Friday morning. We recorded all the videos, and from there, we've been updating a lot of things for you guys, because new things update as well for, like I said, I'm in the trenches. So I'm updating things within the e-com entrepreneur course for you guys, because I see new trends coming in as well with my stores. So I want to change that and tell the people too.
That's a question I had for you, Shabam. For those that are going to be purchasing the course, will it be updated, ongoing as, new developments, new trends, new techniques, whatever?
So what we have planned out is this: I will literally, I think it's not 100% yet, but I think most likely I will be doing a group that for anybody who's purchased Ecom Entrepreneur.
Oh, nice.
And I will probably be teaching most of the people for a certain amount of time, depending on how we do it. We're still working on it as well, but most likely I think I'll be teaching within that group. I'll be answering all the questions. I'll be teaching the people. So if I see a store that I see from somebody within the Ecom Entrepreneur family, if I see a store that's doing successful and I like, I'll bring them on to ask for them to ask me any questions. I'll answer anybody's questions and stuff like that. So on top of that, we will obviously come out with the version 2.0 or 1.2, however Vic wants to do it, But most likely, we will be updating you guys, and I think there's like a highly chance that I will create a group where I teach everybody. I have an ongoing training, most likely like ongoing training for the people that are purchased.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know you mentioned when you first started, you were doing mainly Instagram, but over the years, then you branched into other traffic methods, whether it be Facebook, SEO, what have you.
I really go into depth in this in the course. I really tell you guys
Awesome.
all the literally every traffic aspect that I've used. And
nice.
on top of that, I tell you guys, so Shopify has apps. Some of you guys may know that Shopify has apps or not, if you guys have ever used it. They have specific apps for every type of thing. So like your shipping or your retargeting or your live chat features, whatever feature you want. I tell you guys all my top features. And we use a lot of different methods. I do use Facebook. I do use Instagram. We do use influencer marketing. So I get more into detail with that, but you guys, I guess, stay tuned for that.
Nice. Let me make sure I'm unmuted. Nice. So, listen, Shabam, again, I know you're a busy guy. I mean, obviously, team, this is what I talk about all the time, team. The people that are really doing it, not just talking about, they're doing it. I mean, Shabam and I are on the same time zone. You back at home, Shabam? New York?
I'm not home. I have a meeting and then I'm getting home.
Okay. So, I mean, he's on his way to a meeting and he was able to, gracious enough to stop by. Team, I'm looking at your comments here. If you have any questions for Shabam, okay, with the time we have left, please put them in the chat and I will relay them to him. Listen, you got him here live now. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm sitting. Okay? I'm literally outside my meeting right now, sitting. So,
I can see.
So go ahead. Whoever has questions, I'll answer them now. And then, Miles, one thing I want to say, thank you so much for having me live for your team. I really appreciate it. And I mean,
my pleasure.
We have a lot of new things coming on. From everybody I've met through 4%, and when I met you at Orlando, it was great meeting you. We 100% have to connect ourselves as well out here.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, go ahead. Who has questions? Let's answer them.
Okay, I'm looking here to see if they have any questions right now. And there's a little bit of delay on this chat, so I don't see any right now. But I'll tell you what I'll do, Shabam, especially see, you know how my team is all over the world, so there's different time zones. Some of them are working, some of them are sleeping. They do watch the recording because I can see on YouTube the number of people that watched, and we get like over 100 views, people watching. And what I also probably will do, I talked about this before. I probably will. I'll invite other 4%ers to watch this hangout because they always want to get into our meetings. They're always trying to get in. So what I'm saying is, brother, there will be questions that will come in probably later. So I'll just send them to you like via like an email or something,
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's not a problem, guys. Any questions you guys have, like Miles said, send it through. I don't have a problem with answering them. And there's one thing. There's so much growth in this field. It is the number one field to get into, and like you guys should really be excited because the way I'm teaching, I'm telling you guys, I'm not just teaching it. I'm not just saying. I'm not just thinking about ways so that you guys can come and purchase my course. I could care less about that. I'm literally teaching you guys from exactly how I start my stores to exactly how I market my stores. And the key thing about my teachings is longevity, okay?
yes,
Is longevity. Whatever I'm teaching you guys will take you guys from not just 6 months money, not just 1 month money, not just fast cash, forever cash. Something that can last you for a lifetime, okay? It's a store. These are stores that literally can you guys can keep expanding forever. And that's the best way about going to creating e-commerce because you want to be there forever. You don't want to be there for 6 months and die out like a trend.
exactly. I agree
Yeah.
100%.
So, Miles, any questions?
Okay, let me check again. Let's see. No, they're just saying that they love it. They're just saying, appreciate you, Shabam. Great to meet you. Thanks. It's awesome. Great. There could be a consulting opportunity. Again, people are just getting ideas already. They're already thinking ahead what they want to do with their business.
Yeah, and there will be a consulting opportunity. I will be the one. I'm pretty sure if the way we planned it, it's going to go this way, is I'm most likely going to be electing my top consultants through my Ecom Entrepreneur program. So if once you create a store within my program, I'll probably end up choosing somebody within a couple months after, and you will receive a reward on top of that. You can go out to the field and get retailers. So, there's a lot. There's literally, we're doing so much with Ecom Entrepreneur that like everybody should be excited. It's not just for the people that want to start their stores or start an e-com store. It's more than that.
Awesome. And you know what? A question just popped up. So I'm going to read this to you real quick. It's from Dag, team member. Question: would be exciting to see what's going to replace drop shipping for those who don't have products themselves. Sort of like a statement. I'm not really. I guess it could be a question, but do you understand what I'm saying, Shabam? What he's asking?
More of a statement, I think. So, drop shipping, you don't have to keep inventory. My method, yes, you do. But the thing is, with any e-com business, you should always have inventory. So your customer can get the product right away, ASAP. Okay? The more you make your customer wait, the more they don't want to purchase from you again.
That's true.
So guys, think about when you buy something, right? Aren't you excited when that UPS package shows up at your door, right? I'm teaching you guys how to create excitement for that person once he receives that package as well. There's so much more involved in this.
And I think the other really cool part is, I'm thinking of this right away. So if I have a store and then a competitor has a store, we're kind of selling the same type of thing, Shabam, but I'm able to deliver my stuff not just quicker. My stuff just looks better. It's just it's more original. Who's going to win? I'm going to win.
See, here's the thing. You're only going to have competition if you're the top dog. That's kind of how it rolls in the way I'm going to teach it. You get me? So your competition is anybody copying you. Those are the fake people. The thing I like to teach is being a leader, and being a leader for your physical store, being a leader in the industry of your store. So that's exactly what I'm trying to get to, is how to create your own product, how to bring it out here, how to market it here, how to sell it here, what are the ways, like what system to use for the best e-commerce, which is obviously Shopify. There's like every little single detail, guys, is broken down for you guys. On top of that, we even broke it down for the people that like every single thing is broken down for you guys, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it, because like I know I gave you guys mostly everything that I do on a daily basis. So you guys should be excited.
And they are. And of course, I know my team. I know our family like a book. Some questions are coming in now, but Shabam, just let me know. When you have to pop off.
Yeah, I'll answer one more question.
Okay, great. This is from Gilbert.
Okay.
What's up, Gil? Gilbert wants to know any products that have failed that you learned from that help take you to the road to success.
Yes. So I haven't. It's not like guys. It's not like I've just created. Yes, my first product was very successful, but my first product I didn't make any money out of it because of my chargebacks. And you'll hear about that. I did millions in sales. I was 16, 17 years old. Got so much. I had so much sales, and then my chargebacks killed me. But my second company, I did millions in sales, and that was because of what I learned previously, and I made so much money out of that. I created within the time frame. I've done probably 15 and 20 products. I've worked with big companies like Touch of Modern. I've worked with companies like Fancy. I've worked with companies like Guilt. A lot of different companies, and uh, some of the products I created didn't do well because because it wasn't right for the market. And at the time, I guess one product is you can like the thing I'm teaching is you don't just have to put all your money time into one product. If that one product doesn't work, the way I'm teaching is you can get rid of that one product and come back right in with another product. Like I'm with e-commerce as well.
That's exciting, bro. Let me make sure I didn't lose you. You're still there. Say something, Shabam. I'll make sure I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Listen, I hate to do this to you. We got one. Give me one more question.
Go ahead.
They're all coming in now. Okay.
Go ahead.
So
No problem.
we're gonna make this a bonus question. Okay. Here's the last
No problem.
one. Okay. Okay. Where was it? Okay. Okay. So Willie wants to know: are we buying or creating products and keeping them in a warehouse and ship from there?
Okay. So anybody who's starting an e-commerce store, don't think about warehouse. Nobody. Okay. One thing I'll tell you, I started from my garage. All right. I did 6, 7.
Hey, Shabam. Let me interrupt you just for a second. Did you take off your mic? Because your voice is like I can hear you, but it's lower than it was before.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Sure. Be careful, brother. I know you're in your car.
No, I'm parked right now. I'm just
okay. Good. Excellent.
Give me 1 second. So my car's
Yep.
gonna connect. My car's gonna
take your time,
and then we'll be good.
Yeah, that's great news, Gil. I'm excited about that too. I'm very excited, team, because I want to. Not that I want to. I'm going to. You guys know Sonia and I have a store, but we haven't done a lot with it. Again, this is going to be one of our MSIs team. I don't care what else you're doing. Look at it as one of your MSIs. What I really want to do, and again, I mean, I'm always talking about him. You guys probably know him. My 10-month-old nephew Elijah is 10 months old. And I saw him the other day. I'm crazy about that little boy. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to like. Yes, I can hear you, bro. I'd like for him to get involved with my store as he's growing. I'd like for him to run the store. You follow me? Because I'm doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of different MSIs, but I'm a marketer, and I think I'm a pretty smart marketer. I know that this e-commerce industry is huge. It's only going to get bigger, and now's the time to get in. But not just learn from anybody. Learn from somebody like Shabam who really knows what to. Come on, team. This brother knows. He's the real deal. He knows what he's doing. Where was that question?
So I remember the question. So
okay, great.
Basically, it was Gilbert, correct? Gilbert.
Yes.
So you don't need a warehouse. Don't think about warehouses. If you're fresh in the game, if you're new to the game, and you want to start your e-commerce store, I teach you guys how to. When you get into a course, I teach you guys what to do with the quantities. Yeah, you'll need inventory, but we teach you guys how to create sales before the inventory comes in a little bit, right? And on top of that, I started from my garage. Okay, I did 6, 7 figures in my garage, shipping out on a daily basis. I used to ship out. I used to do emails. I used to do all Instagram, Facebook, everything, Twitter, all from my phone. Okay, plus
That's
my
amazing.
garage.
That's
okay,
amazing.
this is in the beginning stages. I did everything myself because I wanted every piece of the pie for myself. Okay, everything. I didn't want to pay somebody for marketing. I didn't want to pay for somebody for shipping. I didn't want to do any of that, and I did that all myself. I teach you guys exactly how to do that, so you guys don't need a warehouse in the beginning. If your brand grows, obviously that means your money grows. If your money grows, you're willing to buy a warehouse. You're willing to create a team. You're willing to have employees. So my course really gets into all that.
Yeah, but the key thing is, you just said, brother, you were able to do extremely well just from your garage. So
yes.
Maybe some people want to stay small. They just want to keep it to the garage. Hey,
yes.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, and it's not like companies like Apple or companies like Google didn't start from their garage. So, I mean,
exactly.
We're on the same boat here, guys.
Exactly. All right, man. It's up to you. I mean, if you have time for another question or two, I mean,
go. Okay, hit me with another question, then I'm gonna head out after that. Okay.
And I don't want to make you late for your meeting either. So
no worries. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick one. I guess I'll just pick the last one because there's a few, and I want to be fair to the team. So I'll just pick the last one that came in. Shabam, do you recommend print on demand versus Shopify for people who are just starting out?
Print on demand meaning like for T-shirts?
I assume this is from McCoy. I assume he's talking about T-shirts because I know that some of the prior training we had, it deals with, well, it could be T-shirts, could be hats, could be anything.
Yes. So, I literally teach you, instead of doing print on demand, get into my course, and I'll teach you so that you don't do print on demand. That's not a real company. That you're kind of like, that's almost the same as like a drop shipping method. I teach you a different route. Get ready for my course, and I'll teach you exactly how to speak to a clothing manufacturer and stuff, or how you can make a made in USA company. But Miles, hit me with another question. Let's go. I want to satisfy the team here.
One more, brother, and we appreciate it. And I know you love the business like I do. You're passionate. That's why you don't mind answering. Okay, this is from Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle Chavez, one of my top team members. Do you run your own ads or do you outsource?
Okay, so before we got really, really super big, I used to do my own ads. I used to do my own Facebook ads. I used to do my own Twitter ads, own Instagram, all that. I recommend everybody, any person starting a new a new e-commerce store, to do your own ads, so you can understand the market, you can understand what sells better than the other item-wise, and trust me, but when you get into the course, you'll understand that. But don't outsource in the beginning. Listen, one thing I'll tell everybody, don't be lazy. Even if you have the money to be lazy, don't be lazy. Lazy meaning there's no reason for you to outsource your ads if you have the time to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do my own ads because I still feel as if I can do better than my marketing team. And I have one of the best marketing teams working with me right now. They've done hundreds of millions in sales because I know the passion that I have for my product. I can sell it more than anybody else. And that's the same with you guys. So don't outsource. 100% in the beginning, do not outsource. Stay in-house, create your own ads, learn the business, learn your business. So that if anybody else comes in, if you kick out your marketing team in the future, you know that you can handle your marketing yourself.
Yes, team. And what he just told you is a golden nugget. Please write it down. I can tell you from experience. So yes, learn it yourself. Plus, I think Shabam will agree with this. You want to be able to manage, even if you outsource, you want to be able to manage them.
Yeah.
So you need to know what they're doing. You need to be able to talk their talk. Am I right, Shabam?
Exactly, because I've had marketing teams. Even, for instance, we could talk about my clothing brand for first. I spent $100,000 in the first month of marketing on my clothing brand, right? And I outsourced the whole situation. And the guys I outsourced this to weren't as good as they should have been, or as they told me they were, right? Or as good as they were perceived to be. So
right.
We did great in sales. Yeah, we still were a positive when it came to sales. But I knew if I spent $100,000 myself or with my physical team instead of outsourcing it, we could have done 3 times the amount of sales that the other company did. So like I said, from experience. If there's another question, Miles, hit me with it, and then I'm gonna head out after that.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's see if there's just one more. I know there was. Let's see me scroll up real quick. Okay, I got Michelle. Okay, I don't know if I've given you this one, but let's see. This is from Lee. I don't think I did. Lee
No.
wants to know what product would you say to stay away from and why?
No product. There's not a
Okay.
product out there that I would say stay away from. Because if you, the way I try to say it is be creative and think outside of the box with any product. So if you can make this water bottle better than what it already is, come out with it. If you can make this phone charger better than what it already is, come out with it. It's your imagination on creating something better that to the market. Because guys, for instance, if that's just me saying, that's like you guys asking me that you want to sell this phone charger, but there's 10,000 other companies selling the same phone charger. Why do you think you're going to do millions in sales if you sell the same exact thing that everybody else is selling? Think about it. You have to be different, and that's the key, is being different. So
That's awesome. That's awesome,
yeah.
brother. Listen, I'm gonna let you go, okay? Because we could end up keeping you here all night. Again, I don't want to make you late. It's a blessing to have you here. It's a blessing to be. It's a blessing to be just part of what you're doing. I mean, I'm going to be part of what you're doing. I know the team is, and it's just a blessing, Shabam. Really, you're just incredible. You know, everybody's saying he's a young guy. Well, age is just a number. You know, imagine team where Shabam is going to be in 10, 20 years. It just blows my mind. But thank you, brother. Thank you.
Not a
Appreciate
problem, Miles. Thank you so much, everybody watching. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Miles, what's your team name again?
The M3, the letter
M3?
M, the number 3, M3 Lifestyle Team.
Okay, so the M3 Lifestyle Team, guys, this guy is he's the best to learn from when it comes to marketing, from what I've seen and what I've been told as well. And I just want to thank you, Miles, for having me. To the whole M3 team, thank you so much for listening, and I appreciate all the questions. If there's any more other questions you guys have, feel free to send them through. I'm very busy when it comes to right now, when it comes to anything. Like, I've just been away for the past 5 days. I leave to LA tomorrow. I'm very busy. I will try my best to answer all of your questions, and wait till the course comes out before you ask any questions. I would say get the course. I answer everybody's questions on there. If not from there, you're going to be in my group chat, and from there, I'll take care of you guys from there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shabam. Have a great rest of your evening. You know, be safe. Take care, brother. And I'll talk to you next time, okay? All right, man.
Bye-bye.
We'll chat. Bye-bye. Oh, man, team, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You know, I'm so excited because, as you can see, team, you guys still here? As you can see, team, Vic brings you the best. He goes out, he finds the best talent, you know, and I want to be able to do the same thing. You know, I want to be able to leverage what Vic is doing and be able to bring you guys the best. And that's my goal, to do that each and every week. So how many of you guys enjoyed Shabam? How many of you guys enjoyed hanging out with Shabam for about 45 minutes or so? Cool. All right, team, we're going to go. Okay. It's about 20 after 9. Again, I'm trying my best, team. We're working on it to keep these hangouts a little short. Make sure that you get that book, team, not for me, for you. Get that book for you. Okay. For you and your business, for you and your family. Start reading that book. Get it, read it. We will be discussing different, passages of that book. I hope you also wrote down those 3 points that I gave you. I want you to think about those. Talking about your list, talking about your autoresponder. We're not going to get into it tonight, team. We're done. But team, I see a lot of different. How can I say this? Different like little trainings on email deliverability and how to get your list to respond and how to get your emails opened and all that. That's all good, guys. It's good stuff. But we're going to talk about this, guys, in the coming weeks. I want to submit to you, those of you that don't have a list, you are actually, seriously, folks, especially if you just joined us, probably in better shape than most people that already have a list. Maybe including myself. Seriously. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I know for a fact that most people that have a list, they have not been mailing their lists like they should. And I'm not talking about mailing your list every day. You know, again, I know at one time I talked about mailing your list on a daily basis, but using a strategy. Okay. And what I also talked about, those emails wouldn't necessarily come from you. You follow me? They wouldn't be receiving an email from Gilbert every single day. They'd be receiving an email, but not necessarily from Gilbert. That's a very ninja strategy that we talked about. Those of you that were part of Email Coalition, okay, that's going back a little bit. However, if you are the sole person who is emailing your list and those emails are coming from you, well, no, I wouldn't recommend you emailing every day in that case. Okay, and it's just not necessary. However, you do need to email your list on a regular basis. When I say regular, that could be every other day, that could be every 2 days. You could even set a schedule. That could be Monday, Wednesday. Again, guys, there is no right or wrong. Your list is going to determine what's right or wrong. Some people teach every other day. Some people teach every day. Again, everybody's list is different. Guys, we're dealing with people here. And when we're dealing with people, there's one thing I know. I don't know it all, but there's one thing I know when we're dealing with people. People are unpredictable. Some people, who knows, they may want to receive an email from you every day. Some people may want to receive an email from you once a week. There'll need to be a middle ground. Okay. And also it depends on what you're mailing, content, and all that. The reason why I said some of you might be in a better position if you don't have a list is because going forward, we are going to emphasize and teach you how to build it and communicate with your list properly. So I can tell you, I have a pretty big list. Okay. A pretty big list. And what I'm looking to do, and again, we'll talk about this, team. You don't need to do exactly what I'm going to do. You can do a hybrid of what I'm going to do, because again, I don't want to give you guys recommendations to purchase more tools that you don't need. But again, some of us have more than one autoresponder. I know most of you are on GetResponse. Some of you are on Aweber. Again, I recommend, this is just my recommendation, team. I recommend that if you are really serious about this business, you really want to make this work, you're not just doing this as a hobby, you're really serious. Okay? This is Miles's recommendation. I recommend that you have at least 2 autoresponders, GetResponse and Aweber. And the reason why is because for the strategy that I'm going to teach you guys in the coming weeks, you're going to need 2. You're going to need 2. Okay? But you can't do it with one. Well, actually you can, but you would still need to have another account with that same company, which that kind of defeats the purpose. So for example, let's say, real quick, guys, you guys have a list of 1,000 people, but you haven't been mailing them. They're sort of dead, you know, The Walking Dead. What if you had another autoresponder? But you got to be careful with that other autoresponder. It's better if that other autoresponder is new. You just open an account with that other autoresponding company. Okay, it's better that way. You can communicate with your current list. And then again, guys, come on. If you haven't been mailing them, most of them are dead. They don't remember you. They're probably they'll just ignore your emails, or they're probably unsubscribed, whatever. That's actually good if they're unsubscribing. They can help us, clean that list. List hygiene is very important. So if you're communicating with that dead list, what you may want to do, and we'll expand upon this, guys, don't worry. What you may want to do is get them to opt in again. Get them to take some type of action and recognize who you are, because they probably forgot who you are. Now, where would they be opting in? Well, they'd be opting in somewhere. Well, again, another reason why you need ClickFunnels. We will strategically get them to opt in, not necessarily to buy something, just getting them to opt in and take action. Probably better to get them to opt in, not buying anything. And you let them know why you want to let them know why you want them to opt in again. Again, guys, there's a strategy behind this. Here's the thing. Out of those 1,000 dead people, where will they be opting into? Okay, if you're doing this right, they'll be opting into your brand new Aweber account, or it could be vice versa. You got Aweber, you're bringing them over to Get Response or Infusionsoft or whatever. Again, Get Response, Get Response and Aweber. They are the most economical, in my opinion, and they're both good. But think about that, team. Again, rather than buying new traffic, what if you could wake up the traffic that you already have and import them, not even import them because they're opting in, to a brand new list, brand new autoresponder. And if you just started with that new autoresponder company, you have a better chance of getting a better position on one of their IP servers. Okay, because again, a lot of you may not know this, but you're on some IP server that's not performing very well. That's one of the reasons why your emails are not getting open, emails are not getting delivered. They just have you all bunched in with people who are doing all types of things that the autoresponder company doesn't like. But if you're starting fresh, what if you're starting fresh, guys? We're going to have to cut this. What if you're starting fresh? What if, for example, you had 1,000 people and 100 of those people opted in? You sent them an email. You're letting them know that whatever. You're creating a new list. You're creating a community. Whatever. Guys, we'll talk about the little strategies to get them to opt in. 100 people opt in. So now you have a brand new autoresponder over here, a brand new list to that autoresponder. These people have just opted in, so they're fresh now. In other words, they're still interested. Now, you go ahead and mail these people again, okay? Not necessarily trying to sell them anything, just trying to create that bond, trying to give them the opportunity to create a relationship with you. I'll say it again, to create a relationship with you. A lot of people talk about creating a relationship for their list. Listen, guys, you're not creating a relationship. You are not creating a relationship with your list, okay? You're allowing them to create a relationship with you. It's their call. You don't have a choice. Maybe they don't want to communicate with you or have a relationship with you. So they're going to determine if they want to have a relationship with you depending on how you communicate with them via email and video. But again, let's say that you brought, 100 people opted in. The other 900 want nothing to do with you, okay? But 100 opted in, and you start emailing them strategically. Guess what? I can guarantee you your open rates are going to be better. These people were willing to take action again. They were willing to opt in again. Okay? And the higher your open rate is, the better your deliverability is going to be, and the better position you'll have on one of the servers with your autoresponder company. And it's like a spiral. So, each time you're emailing them, you're getting a better response. Your open rates are better. Your autoresponder company is going to keep you on one of those high deliverability servers versus the ones that are like way down here. And the people are wondering why their emails are not getting opened up. So we'll talk about that, team. We'll talk about that in the coming weeks. Anyway, guys, gonna wrap it up. Gonna call it a night. Once again, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out like you do every single Tuesday. If you're watching the recording, I appreciate you. And if you're not a member of our team and you are watching this recording, I appreciate you. The reason why I'm saying that is because I decided while I was hosting this hangout that I said, hey, I think it would be pretty cool to share this hangout with our entire 4% family. So that's what I'm doing. Guys, we're all one big family here. Okay. Again, I don't do a lot of posting inside the 4% group. The reason why is I'm so busy, with my team. And I do have a few of private coaching clients, and I have different MSIs. So I'm busy, guys. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just telling you. Okay, but I'm here. Our team is here. We're all one big family, and we're here to help each other get somewhere. We're here to help each other get somewhere. And my team knows what I'm talking about. We're here to help each other get to the top, guys. Whatever the top is for you. I know what it is for me. We're here to help each other get to the top. So with that, I'm going to go. I'm going to end this. And my team knows what's coming. My team knows what's coming. This is the way we end our hangouts every single Tuesday night. Okay. With that said, my name is Miles Seegers, and I will see you, team. Where will I see you, team? I will see you, team, at the top. Take care, guys.